All right, Shalom Israel. This is Kazon Yasharallah coming at you again with another video. Before I begin, I would like to give all praises, honor, and glory to the Most High God, Yahweh, Bahashem Hamashiach Yahweh Shah, Bahashem Rakah Kadash. All praises, honor, and glory due. Um, Today, I want to briefly touch on this whole, the so-called border crisis, that's happening in Texas right now. And I want to give you all my analysis on what I believe is getting ready to happen and what this is truly about. Now, the reason that I say so-called crisis is because we've seen this play out numerous times before, all right, where they would create orchestrated chaos to further push a hidden agenda. And I believe that this is the same strategy that's being used with this border crisis, which I'm going to get into. This video is going to be a very important video, so please share it because it's very important and I want y'all to hear me out. Now, I need y'all to think about something, right? The currency in these other countries right now has an advantage over the US dollar, especially right now due to the high inflation here in the US. So you have all of these migrants rushing to get over into the US, to enter into the US, and they know this. Everybody sees what's going on in America, okay? So it wouldn't make sense for these people to leave their country where the money has more value and come to the US where the value of the dollar is decreasing daily. It doesn't make sense. All right, Shalaki. I'm outside right now. All right, it doesn't make sense. So they're not coming over here for money. They're definitely not coming over here for money. The food. Everybody knows that the food here in America is horrible, okay? Filled with GMOs, toxic chemicals, pesticides, you name it, all right? And in fact, you have people from other countries that will be the first to tell you that American food is poison. It's horrible. It's horrible. Let's just call it how it is. So they're definitely not coming over here for food. They're definitely not coming here for food. Are you following me? So why would a bunch of migrants, all right, will want to come to a country that's clearly on the verge of a full collapse? Why would they want to rush over here and enter into the US, all right, when America is on the verge of falling apart? It doesn't make sense. If anything, you will be running away from the danger, not towards it. And I'm going to say that one more time. If anything, you will be running away from the danger, not towards it. Right? Now, I want y'all to really use y'all head, man, and think of what I'm saying, because it's not rocket science, okay? Everything that's going on right now is happening around two things. Let's figure this out. It's happening around election time, and it's also happening around this whole dis-ease X. Okay, I gotta say it like that for the sake of getting flagged. But it's happening around these two things: election time and dis-ease X. Okay, this whole border crisis. And what other way would be the most cunning way to introduce a biometric system to you by telling you that the only way to handle this border crisis and these millions of migrants that's entering into the US, all right, that has no IDs, no visas, no way to find out where these people are or who these people are, is to track and trace everybody. Are you following me? And they're going to tell you the only way to do this is by going digital. Digital IDs, digital passports, digital visas, and you got it. Digital currency. Do y'all not see what's getting ready to happen, man? Hmm? Do y'all not see the games and the tricks that are being played, man? They are easing you into your destruction because this biometric system, as they call it, all right, which is just a digital system, is going to be the false piece of safety. That's going to be the false piece in safety. They're going to issue it in to make you think that this is going to bring the nation peace and security. Because when your security is threatened, your peace is threatened. I'll repeat that again, okay? When your security is threatened, your peace is threatened. And this is why you have a lot of people now in uproar about these immigrants coming in, entering into the US, because their peace and their security is being threatened. Okay? And what does the Bible say about that? 1 Thessalonians chapter 5, verse 3. For when they shall say peace and safety, then sudden destruction cometh. Now, who's behind this whole biotechnology movement? Who's behind it? Esau. Okay? Esau. These Arabs. Now, let's read a couple. It says, Saudi Arabia set sights on becoming a biotech hub. Saudi Arabia launches national biotechnology strategy. Okay? And so forth and so forth. But this is who's behind this biotechnology movement, which is another word just for digital system. That's all it is. It's Esau. And see, this is why 2nd Esdras chapter 6 and verse 9 tells you that Esau is the end of the world and Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth. Esau has all these Arabs has already ushered in this biotechnology into their country. They already implemented it into their country. And who's going to usher it in America? Let's go ahead. Trump. The last Trump. Okay? Trump. And how do I know that? Because Trump did a speech, right, back in 2016 on immigration. Okay? And one of the things he said about these immigrants entering into the US, this is the quote. It says, we will finally complete the biometric entry-exit visa tracking system, which we need desperately. For years, Congress has required biometric entry-exit visa tracking systems, but it has never been completed. The politicians are all talk, no action. Never happens, never happens. It says, in my administration, we will ensure that this system is in place. We will ensure that this system is in place. Okay? And this is the speech that he did in 2016 on how to deal with these migrants entering into the US. Are you following? Listen, this guy is not on your side, okay? For anybody that's a Trump lover or believe that Trump is going to somehow magically restore the quote unquote nation and all of that, you're sadly mistaken. You're sadly mistaken. This guy's not on your side, man. He's put there to deceive you intentionally, okay? Why do you think those Arabs like Trump, man? Why do you think? Hmm? Why do you think those Arabs like Trump? Because he's down with Esau, man. He's down with him. Okay? This guy's down with him. Let me read this one. Uh this is a former Secretary of the State, and she quoted, I have very real concerns about the civil liberties implications of ultimately requiring every resident to submit themselves for compulsory fingerprinting or some other biometric test. Okay? Let's see if I can get one more. It says biometrics is certainly the most secure form of authentication. It is the hardest to imitate and duplicate. Okay? So they're going to get you to believe that this is the most secure way. Okay? This is the most secure way to protect your important information. Okay? This is the most secure way. And see, this all falls into um everything going digital. Okay? Because when everything goes digital, people need and want security. They want to make sure that all of their important information is secured. So they're going to introduce this thing like, hey man, this is the securest way to make sure that your important information doesn't get hacked or leaked or things like that. See, they're slowly easing you into your destruction, but they're doing it in a way to where they will make you think that it's for your benefit. It's for the best interest of you, and it's not, man. It's not. This is what's going to cause your destruction. This is what's going to cause your destruction. When they shall say peace and safety, sudden destruction cometh. And why is it a concern? Because it's the beast system. That's what it is. That's exactly what this biometric system is. So it makes sense, okay, that you see Trump working with the beast to usher in this biometric digital system. Okay? And they're going to use this border crisis with these migrants sneaking into the US to introduce this thing to you, man. So this is not a crisis. They're lying to you. They want this to happen, and that's why they've been bringing them over by buses. See, they don't tell you that. They don't show you that in the media. This is not a crisis, man. They want this to happen. Because in the words of Winston Churchill, okay, they never let a good crisis go to waste. They never let a good crisis go to waste. Okay? And I want y'all to think about one last thing. Let's go right here real quick. Okay. What other way would be the most cunning way for them to implement mandatory vaccinations? What other way would be the most cunning way for them to implement mandatory vaccinations by telling you that there's been a spike in people getting sick from this Ease X ever since these migrants has entered over here into the US. I can hear it now. Oh, there's been a spike in people getting sick. There's been a spike in the flu. There's been a spike of people dropping dead ever since these migrants have entered into the US. I can hear it now, man. And when that happens, because of that, you now have to go get jabbed up to travel going out, and you have to get jabbed up to travel coming in. Are you following me? And see, this just won't apply to America. This is going to apply to any and everywhere you travel. So they're going to corner you, man, and force you to get this damn vaccine. They're going to corner you. They're using this border. They're going to use this border crisis to their full advantage, man. They're going to use this to their full advantage. The same way that they use COVID 19, okay, to their advantage. The same way that they use that to their advantage, to push other, further agendas. They're going to use this to push this digital system that's coming, man. Okay? And who's behind this? And who's behind this whole mandatory vaccination? Who's behind it? Your boy, Mr. Operation Warp Speed himself, Donald Trump. Okay? And not just him, they all are. They all are pushing for this, man. This is what's getting ready to go down. Okay? This is what's getting ready to go down. And as far as a civil war, it's going to happen. It's inevitable. Okay? But before this happens, before a civil war happens, they have to make you sick, miserable, and confused in order to divert that anger towards each other, man. This is what they're doing. So when you hear about border crisis and it's a crisis in Texas with these migrants entering into the US, listen to me good. This is not a crisis. They're going to use this to usher in a biometric system, okay, which is going to lead to the introduction of the digital system. But they have to ease it on in to make you feel like it's for your peace and your security. It's for the betterment. It's it's for the um, best interest of the nation. Okay, this is what's going on. My question to you is, are y'all ready? Are y'all ready? Because this is the beginning of it. Have you been getting right, your spirit right, with the Most High, Yahweh and Yahweh Shah, man? Are you ready? And the thing is, with a lot of people, man, they tend to see things on the news and they feel, well, it's not happening in my state, it's not happening in my country, it's not happening in my life. So, I'm really not going to pay too much attention to it, because it's not affecting me personally. No, this is going to affect you very soon. stay woke, man. Stay vigilant. Use discernment. Use spiritual discernment and understand these things that's happening, and see the games and the tricks that they're playing to further push hitting agendas, man. So, as I said, it's not a coincidence that all of this, okay, that all of this is happening around two things: election time and this whole dis-ease X. Because all of this is connected. And you'll find out sooner or later. You'll find out soon. Not later, you'll find out soon. Because that's what this is all about. That's what this is all about. So, hey man, playtime over. Playtime over with. You know, playtime over with. So, hey man, Lord willing, you were edified by this information that I brought forth. You know, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to the Most High God of Israel, the true living God, the creator of the heavens and the earth, Yahweh, Bahashem Mashiach, Yahweh Shah, Bahashem Rakah Kadash. All praises, honor, and glory due. This is Kazon Yasharala, and y'all get prepared. I'll see y'all on the next one. Shalom.